Hi, welcome back to Layden's today is May 4th, and I'm planting some zucchini inside my greenhouse. I'm planting most of my zucchini inside the greenhouse this year because I had so many problems with cucumber beetles last year. So I'm going to try inside this year and see if I can keep the beetles off my plants, and maybe if they don't have a lot of food this year, they won't come back the following year. So yeah, I'm inside the greenhouse. Nice warm day today. The sun just started coming out. I'd say it's about 25 degrees here in the greenhouse right now. There, that's better. You guys don't need to see the muffle on the mic. Yeah, this is where I'm going to be planting today. Those are some of the seedlings that I've grown. I got some planted. I planted a couple days ago. So yeah, today I'm just going to plant a few in here, and I'm going to show you how I actually do it. Now this is compost that I just put in my soil today. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually just going to dig open a little hole. Get out one of my zucchinis. This is zucchini. I grew these from seeds. And this one is a green zucchini. Now I grow so many zucchinis because that's what I feed my pigs mostly in the summertime. And this is calcium phosphate. So I always had a little bit of this to the soil for these guys. Just helps put calcium and everything back into the soil. Now, it's gypsum is actually what I'm actually using. Now you can go out and you can buy gypsum pellets or powder or just about anything that you would like. But I just use my scrap drywall. Same stuff. It's just a natural compound, or a natural mineral, I should say, that's in nature. I just add it to the soil because obviously my greenhouse is a pretty small area, and when you put plants in them year after year after year, your soil kind of gets depleted a bit. Oh yeah, I forgot one step. So I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. I forgot it on that one, but I'm going to fix it this time around. This is my tea. I'm not sure how well you guys can see in there. But yeah, it's just chicken manure that's been in water for about 3 or 4 months. Because zucchini is a very heavy feeder, I always add nitrogen tea to the hole that I'm planting the plants in. I just want to make sure they got lots of nitrogen. I'm just going to put these guys in here. I'm going to let that settle before I put my plants in there. Let it seep down into the ground. Grab another one. This one's kind of a little late being planted, but you can see the buds were starting to come out on it. I'm going to take care of that right now. Tear all them off. I don't want this thing flowering yet. It's too young. Lots of good root systems on these. This is a green one. Now I'm planting these a little bit close together in here. Probably a little bit too close, but I'm limited on space this year. I am going to have to plant some outside, but that's going to be later. I mean, we still get frost at night here, so these guys don't like frost. But here in the greenhouse, it should be fine. One of the biggest problems I have in a greenhouse is keeping the grounds watered. It takes a lot of water in the summertime, especially when it's heats up pretty good in here. Now I have burdened these off for the past week or so. I had them outside because I grew all of these inside my house in the last couple of months. So I used to take them out on the deck during the day and bring them in at night, only on warm days. And some of them still got a little bit of burn on them from the sun, but it should be okay. I don't see any major problems. I'll show you guys. This is a burnt leaf from being out in the sun, in direct sunlight, from bringing it from inside to outside, and I think I must have left them out in the sun too long that day. There's only like 1 or 2 leaves on all of these plants. Most of them didn't get any sunburn, but that one plant got a little bit, so. But it's no big deal. They'll be fine. So yeah, like I said, you can actually go out and buy the calcium sulfate in pellet form or powder form, or you can just use scrap drywall. Same stuff. It's all natural, no chemicals in it. This stuff I kind of took my time and made sure I got all the paper and everything off because I didn't want it. I didn't know what it was glued on with, and I didn't want to have anything possibly that could be chemicals. Yeah, this stuff is really good for your soil. It brings back nutrients. It helps your soil maintain moisture. So yeah, it's actually starting to become a pretty popular thing now. It really only started up, that I know of, about 20 years ago when they started to collect all the drywall, put it through a big grinding machine, and farmers would buy it to spread on their fields with their tractors. That was a good thing. We had no waste. Everything was used. So it worked out great. So now I got to go around all of these guys. I'm going to spread a little bit of calcium around the top, calcium sulfate, this stuff. It's really hard for me to see in the camera. The sun is really bright and it's beaming in the greenhouse pretty good today. That's why I have the door barred open to let some cooler air in. But yeah, I just wanted to take you guys along and show you how I plant my zucchini plants. My next plants that will be coming down here, I'm going to be planting some in this bed, and that bed over here is going to be my Roma tomatoes. So I'm going to have to make up some more of the gypsum and get it ready because tomatoes like calcium, and I want to make sure I got lots of calcium in here. So I will be adding quite a bit of calcium to the soils in here because I've grown tomatoes in these 2 beds now probably for, well, I know 2 years in a row, and actually it could be 3 years. So I got to add a lot of compost to these gardens and a lot of tea. I don't want to add too much tea, not strong tea, not for my tomatoes, because if you know anything about tomatoes, you don't want to add too much nitrogen. You'll just get leaves and no tomatoes. But yeah, I'm going to add quite a bit of water, some compost, quite a bit of gypsum in both of these beds, and see how the tomatoes work out. And I'll take you guys along when I'm actually ready to do that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe consider subscribing and leave a comment. And thanks again.